This exam application tutorial is on the topic of digestion. The question for 4 marks is explain how the small intestine is adapted to perform its function. So in other words, state at least 2 features, adaptations of the small intestine, and explain how each feature helps the small intestine absorb food quickly, because that's the job of the small intestine. So whenever you're explaining adaptations, you are stating what the feature is and explaining it how it helps that organ carry out its job. In other words, in the small intestine's case, absorbing food. So the wall of the small intestine is folded into finger-like projections called villi, and if you look closely, those villi walls are subdivided into smaller projections called microvilli, just like the fibers you get sticking out of your towel. Microvilli create a large surface area for the absorption of food. So this is me explaining one adaptation. Also, the walls of the small intestine are only 1 cell thick. This means that soluble food doesn't have to travel very far to pass into the bloodstream. You can say this in 2 ways. You can either say so soluble molecules do not have to travel far to enter the bloodstream, or you can say it creates a short diffusion pathway for soluble molecules. That would get you 4 marks, but there are other adaptations you could focus on. For example, the villi are close to a large capillary network, in other words, a network of tiny blood vessels, you can see packed with these blood vessels. And that ensures a good blood supply to the small intestine. This increases the uptake of soluble molecules into the bloodstream,